Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I want to show you how to troubleshoot your Schlage Keypad Lock if you've lost your programming code. So what you want to do is to reset your lock to return it back to factory defaults, and then you can use the default programming code to reprogram your lock. But before you do this, you want to find the default programming code. Okay, so you can find this on the user guide that comes with your lock. If you don't have the user guide, then you want to remove your lock from the door and check the back of the keypad assembly to find the default programming code. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's go to the interior assembly. Okay, right here. And now we need to remove this from the door. So let's take off some screws here. All right, so let's take this off. Okay, so let's go back to the exterior assembly. Okay, so now we can take this out of the door, pull it this way and pull it out carefully. Okay, so here's the programming code on this yellow sticker. You can find the programming code on a yellow or white sticker. In my case, there's a yellow sticker here and it has a programming code with 2 user codes. So you want to write this down. Okay, so that's where to find the default programming code. Now let's get it back. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is to reset the lock to return it back to factory defaults, so we can now use the default programming code to reprogram the lock. Okay, so let's go ahead and reset the lock. The first step is to disconnect the battery. Okay, so right here. Okay, so disconnect the battery. And now you want to go to the keypad. Okay, now hit the select button once. Okay, go back to the interior assembly. Now let's connect the battery back. Okay, go back to the keypad. Now press and hold the select button. Keep holding. Okay, once you hear a long beep and the select button turns green, it means the reset is complete. Okay, so let's go back to the interior assembly. So now we can get this back. Alright, so let's get the screws in. Okay. Okay, so to confirm if the reset is successful, let's test one of the user code, the 4-digit code. So one of the 4-digit code here is 2741. Okay, so the reset is successful, the code is working. Okay, you can now reprogram your lock using the default programming code. For example, you can delete the 2 user codes and add your own codes, and you can also change the default programming code. So let's say you want to delete the 2 user codes. The first step is to enter the default programming code. Okay, wait for 3 orange lights and 3 beeps. Now hit the select button, and now you want to press 6. Now enter the programming code again, the default programming code. Okay, you're going to hear a long beep and see a green flash here, meaning the 2 user codes have been removed. So let's test one of them to see. Okay, it's no longer working. The 2 user codes have been removed. Okay, so now you want to add a new user code. The first step is to enter the default programming code. Okay, wait for 3 orange lights and 3 beeps. And now you want to press the select button. Okay, Now press 1. Now enter your new user code, 4 digits. So mine here is going to be 3344. Enter the code again. Okay, you're going to hear a long beep and see a green flash here, meaning your new code has been added. So let's test it. Okay, so the new code is active. That's how it works. You can repeat the steps to add more user codes, up to 19 user codes. And the next thing you want to do is to change the default programming code. To do this, the first step is to enter the code, the default programming code. Okay, wait for 3 orange lights and 3 beeps. Now hit the select button, and now you want to press 3. Okay, now enter your new programming code, 6 digits. So mine here is going to be 554477. Enter the code again. Okay, you're going to hear a long beep and see a green flash here, meaning your new programming code is now active, and that's what you're going to use for other programming. Okay, so that's how it works. That's what you need to do if you've lost your programming code. All you need to do is to find the default programming code and then reset your lock to return it back to factory default, so you can now reprogram it using the default codes. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope this video was helpful, and if so, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this.